Alright, so today we are going to be pulling here... This animation is absolutely bananas. We are going to be pulling for Venaka as well as Nebris. So the one I want the most is actually going to be here. What's the name again? Venaka? That's a crazy animation too, Jesus Christ. So anyway, yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. We have a free pool here for Wind-Venaka as well. So that's certainly something. Okay, so the goal is to, most importantly, get Wind-Venaka. That's what I really want. We're going to be aiming to get one copy of every single character. So we want at least one copy of Nebris, one copy of Venaka. And then I think I'll be saving. Honestly. Like, while I would really like getting multiple copies of Venaka, because I think at +3 she gets very, very good. She gets some good buffs. We are getting the 1.5 anniversary relatively soon, and there's going to be a plethora of new characters that I'm really excited for. There's going to be I think there's a new Levia, new Levencia. I haven't checked the website yet. We'll do that afterward, in a separated video. Or actually the separate video, that 1.5 video might come before this one. So, hey, you know, hey, welcome to the past of the future. Anywho, let's get into it. Let's pull for Venaka. First of all, we have one free draw every single day. So let's get into this. Nothing. Let's do a free draw here as well. Why not? Nothing. And a free draw here. Nothing either. Alright, give me the weapon. I actually already have the weapon for both Venaka and Wind-Venaka, so that's pretty cool. I started playing BD2 and a bunch of other gachas because of how much you hype them up. Oh no! I mean, I just enjoy them. I'm not trying to force you guys to play anything, okay? Yeah, I don't have Moonshadow. Alright, let's get into actually pulling for her. So we have 40 tickets and 20k gems, which gives us approximately... around 100 pools, essentially, right? Slightly under 110 pools, essentially. All right, let's give it a try. All right, in theory, we got absolutely nothing here. Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Well, womp womp. You just make it look fun? Well, I'm glad. At the end of the day, I'm just here to... Yo! So perfecto! Okay, let's not get spooked. We have a SSR. Hopefully, it is Venaka. Ooh, come on, you gotta believe. Come on. Could you? Freak! She's hot though. Yeah, I guess. +1 costume. Alright, we gotta keep going. Ah, no so perfecto. Ah, where's my so perfecto? Come on, come on. Freak! Alright, so perfecto. Yes! Yo, the masterpiece! Oh, 2 of them! Let's go! Hell yeah, let's go! When is this girl playable, by the way? Come on, come on, come on. I don't think that's her. Nope. Freak! Freak! Eleni are still good though. Still good, but freak! Man, spook twice, dude. Spook twice. Come on, come on. We have another chance. We have another chance. You gotta believe. Get out of here. Come on. Venaka, 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 Venaka. Yes! Yes! We got lucky! Oh my god! Yes! Yatai! Alright. Pog. Yeah, we're gonna put her here. Look at that. Ta-da! That is crazy. Nice! Huge, even. Insane. Okay, very cool. Ah, she's so cute. Alright. So, I don't have absolutely everything ready. But let's very quickly give her what I can give her. So let's see, where is she? So Venaka now is a great wind character. And do keep in mind, she's currently available. If you don't have DJ Venaka, she's available in the shop, in the Powder of Hope. You can obtain 1 copy here for free. Well, free is a big word, from 200 Powder of Hope, right? So if you don't have it, do get that, because DJ Venaka, was it her only costume before? I think it was. I'm not entirely sure. But now you can at least, if this is the first time you get Venaka, you can get another costume, which is going to be necessary, so you have multiple skills, and you can rotate her abilities if necessary. So anywho, here we have Venaka. I'm gonna level her up real quick to level 100. We're gonna be building her real quick. Is this game more horny than AL, or is AL still king? Honestly, it's kind of hard to say. I think it's so I think it's really different, okay? Because Azul Lane, like, the characters are clearly into you, so you can truly live that, you know, that harem lifestyle. And there's a bit of... okay, let's put it this way. I think this game is more outwardly horny, but there is less power socialism, because in the Azul Lane, the characters are into you, the protagonist. You know what I mean? Meanwhile, in this game, you do not have a standing character. So you are not like the captain or the commander or the shikikan or anything like that, right? So I feel like the game itself has a horny appearance, but compared to Azul Lane or compared to Nikkei, the characters in the game are not horny for you, if that makes any sense. But the game is quite horny. Alright, so here we have all of that. Now here, obviously, my character is not built whatsoever, right? So that's gonna take a little bit of time before I can do all of that. But in case you do not know, Venaka is... Ooh, sorry. Venaka here is very, very good with this new costume, because she increased the enemy's damage taken by wind property attack by 75% for 4 turns, and she also deal 1000 magic damage. This is 200% of your magic attack to a relatively large AoE. So that damage is great. That AoE is strong too. She amplifies wind attack, which is the first time we have something like that. So she's obviously going to be great to buff your wind teams. And she's very, very good with DJ Venaka, who's already one of the best, you know, wind DPS, right? So if you look at her here, see these decrease enemy magic resistance, deal a lot of damage. And now we have this other costume that has a better AoE because it's not a cross, it's a big square. She does a bit less damage, but she also debuffs the enemy by making them take more wind damage. So between the res shred and the wind shred, this is like double debuff on the enemy. She's a fantastic support, right? Now, she does have, you know, some drawback. The first one is that you really need DJ Venaka to be built, okay? You need to invest into DJ Venaka to make sure that you can take full advantage of her. Otherwise, she's gonna struggle maybe a little bit compared to other Magic Res Shred. And also, she's a bit less, you know, she's less of a general support because she's gonna debuff enemies, and thus it's only gonna be strong for your wind characters. On top of that, the other issue that you might have, because this is not a buff for your team, this has the opportunity or the unfortunate reality that you might miss your attack. If your enemies have some form of evasion, that means that the debuff is not gonna apply, right? At least that's how I understand it, right? Or, well, okay, let me reread, because I might be spewing nonsense. Increase the enemy damage taken by wind property attack by 75%. No, actually, never mind. I'm stupid, because it does apply the debuff, and then it attacks. So it should apply the debuff regardless. Alright, so that's fine. The one thing, though, is that this is a single hit attack, right? So if the enemy evades it, then you deal no damage, right? This is a bit weaker to stuff like, for example, if you look at someone like, let's say, for example, here, Levia, she attacks the enemy multiple times, which means that, like, even if you hit one of the attack, you're still gonna have some amount of damage output. So there we go. Now, moving on to, well, I should say, going back to her. In terms of, like, what kind of build you want to go for her, I'm gonna be building her right now, so you have an idea of what's good for her. Essentially, it's if you have already built your Wind-Venaka, you won't be surprised by what is gonna be useful for her. Essentially, it's like most, you know, it's like most characters. You're either gonna be building, you know, like defense or magic resistance, right? So you either go full defense or you either go full magic resistance, and then for the rest, you are gonna want to... I guess it kind of depends if you're playing PvP or not. Like, if you care about PvP, you probably want to go... either you go with a lot of, like, crits, but if you're building with someone that buffs your team's crit rate, like Helena, for example, that gives you like 50%, then you're gonna need less crit rate abilities and crit damage stuff, right? So let's say here, obviously, her weapon, actually I have two of them, so surprising. That's gonna be our best in slot here. It's very, very good. Then for the rest, generally you either choose defense or armor. That really depends on the type of enemies that you're facing, so you can, you know, choose either or, one or the other. Generally, well, right now I only have this one, which is defense, so we'll go with this for now. And do I have a defense hat still? I do. I still have a defense hat. So there we go. But if you want, you can go with magic res, which is gonna be... You know, this is gonna be this crown here, this one. And for the body piece, it's gonna be that one, that cloak here. Now, moving on to the rest, you have two choices. If you need more crits, you're gonna go with this, because this claw thingy, the Venomous Touch, gives you a lot of crit damage, right? Very, very strong. Now, if you are paired, if you're not... if you don't have Helena, let's put it this way. If you have Helena, you can probably go with the claw. And for the gauntlet here, you can go with this thing right there. Right? This gives you some magic attack and crit rate. And with this, you have some crit damage. Now, if you don't have Helena, you're going to need more crit damage substats. And you can also, as a good alternative, you can definitely use this one instead here. Which is gonna give you more crit rate, essentially, right? So if you don't have Helena, you need more crit rate substat and more crit rate basic stat as well. So this is a very, very good option. So let's say here we're gonna be building this. Now, in terms of substats, it's very, very simple with her. You just want crit damage, crit rate, that's it. If you're playing Helena, that means you're gonna need less crit rate and crit damage substats, so you can actually add more magic attack, right? So that's basically all you need to know. I'll be building her here. I'm probably not going to go through... Well, sure, I can do it. So here, for example, I've got crit rate, magic attack percentage. This is good enough for now. I'm not going to care too much about it. I'll do like 10 refinement here, see if we can get some better letters. Yeah, there we go. We got an upgrade, so that increases my crit damage and my magic attack. That's pretty good. Here, you also got to consider what are your basic stats for your weapon. Because generally, you have one of two possibilities. The magic attack flat here is locked, and the other one can either be crit damage or something else, probably. Like here from the basic stat, you definitely want crit damage. So here I'm lucky, I already got crit damage, so I'm a happy cat. But if that's not your case, you definitely want to change that. Alright, now for the defense. Boop. Maxing that out. Yeah, we got crit damage. And then HP flat twice. That's pretty bad. So here what I'm going to do, I'm going to keep the crit damage. And I'm going to reroll the rest with some of those things. And I got 1 crit rate. I'll confirm that. I got 2 good substats. Eventually, I'll optimize this and change the defense as well. But for now, this is good. Now we're going to move on to this one. Let's max it out to level 9. Okay. Oh, 2 crit rate. Awesome. Man, Jesus Christ. I did it 100 times. It didn't get to level 9. There we go. Hey, 2 crit rate and crit damage. Absolutely bananas. I don't know why I did that. Keep the previous option. I wanted to go back and remake this. I'm such an idiot. At the perfect stat, try to change them. Alright, BCB. That's good. Okay, and then we're gonna go over here. And you just kind of rinse and repeat this until you're done with the entire thing, right? So here I got attack, defense. They're both not what I want. And finally, HP. This is all terrible, so I'm going to definitely be refining this. Magic res, none of that is good. Let's redo it. Crit damage, crit rate, magic attack flat. So I'm going to confirm that. Eventually, I will change the magic attack flat, but crit rate and damage here is very, very good. Overall, I'm being pretty lucky with all of those rolls, not gonna lie. And finally, for the last item. There we go. Magic attack, crit rate, very, very good. Once again, that's pretty good. And the last one is HP percentage. We're gonna go here. We're gonna log those 2 things. See if we can get something better. We can't. I'll take this. It doesn't matter. And there we go. So now we have something relatively decent here. Finally, when it comes to what you want for the character, when you're trying to upgrade your costume, you definitely want... That's the Wind-Venaka. I'm gonna talk about a new one. I'm gonna talk about Wind Dancer. So here, what's very good is gonna be... this one right there, skill potential 3, right? Because this is going to increase the debuff, the damage taken by your enemies caused by wind property attacks by 75 plus 25. So this is the upgrade you want because that's going to make them take 100% bonus damage for 4 turns. Those are just damage increase, that's personal damage increase. It's less important. This one you have to take it because it's on the way to getting the skill potential 3. But this one, the left side, is not as necessary, so you can definitely skip it for now. And eventually, if you want to, you can upgrade in the future. It's not the massive priority, right? There we go, there we go. So I'm upgrading as much as I can. I don't have infinite resources here. So there we go. Now I'm going to have to get those 3 last nodes, and I'll be a happy cat. So there we go. That's Venaka in a nutshell. Hopefully this was useful. I'm sorry if this was a little bit of a mess, but there we go. I hope you get lucky with your pulls. Good luck out there, and I'll see you next time. Cheers!